$1 Disney Day versus $100 Disney Day of activities for our kids. By the end of this video, what I want you to be able to determine in the comments below is that if this value is actually 100 times better than this value. But that's not it. We're gonna be stopping at 5 total checkpoints along the way. A $1, a $10, a $25, a $50, and a $100 total. The ultimate goal is to figure out what is the most value for your buck, meaning how far can your dollar go that you're gonna get the best experience, not only for you, but for your entire family. So let's go do this. We got a dollar spin. The only place that I can necessarily go that I'm probably gonna get close to that is Dollar Tree. So that's where we're at. Since when did thing a Dollar Tree not a dollar anymore? It used to be $1.25, like I get it. 25 cents for taxes or whatever, but toys are $1.75, and the cheapest item that I could find is $1.50 for a coloring book. Something wrong here. We gotta change that name or something. Should be like $2 store, not Dollar Tree. So it looks like in reality, a full day of Disney fun for $1 is just a coloring book. The thing is you can't even get the colors to go with it anymore for under $2. It used to be you get $2 for colors and a coloring book. That ain't the case no more. Now we're off to Five Below for the $10 or less day. Let's get it. Time for Five Below. Goal is $10 all day Disney activities. Let's see if we got it. I love Five Below. They have so much stuff, but a lot of it's not $5. So you keep your hopes up, because when you find something like this, you want to get it, but it ain't gonna work. Little bugger costs $7. No chance. Doesn't work. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be able to find a lot of stuff for exactly $5 that's going to be activities. A lot of the stuff that's like activities, like games and stuff, costs $6. So we're going to have to be limited to certain things. Also, the kids are in the car right now, so you got to be somewhat quick. Dad life, you know how it is. You got to make do with what you can. One of my kids is sleeping, one of them's not, so hopefully we can find this in time. Also, deciding to film this on Labor Day, probably not a good thing, because everybody in the mama is out right now. This is ridiculous. All right, really not the spot that I wanted to be in, because I had a feeling I was gonna get here, but it is what it is. So we picked up this 5-piece wooden puzzles for $6. So my kids love these. This is always an ace in the hole. The problem is you're at Five Below. Most things aren't under $5, and a lot of things are over $5. So you have to make do with what you have. So $4 left. I think these are $2 a piece. I'm gonna grab one of these, or 2 of these magic markers. The kids love the color. Kind of builds off of the Dollar Tree, get a coloring book, but at least it's magic markers. It's a little bit more fun, so the kids will love those. Solid options, but is it gonna last all day? I don't know. I think the next place is where we really start getting into what the realistic view of things lasting all day, and the price range is going to be $25 or so. Over to Future Me. So we're at Marshall's. New day. Things went crazy. I wasn't able to finish the video. So the goal is to find something $25 or less, and to do it pretty quickly because I'm on my lunch break. I had to get a haircut. Things took way too long. So let's figure it out. I found this, which is pretty cool. It's a Tool Bench Spider-Man set, but the only problem is it's $40 and definitely over budget. So we'll figure this out. Their options are kind of picked over right now. I don't know why, but they don't have a lot, but they do have costumes. So they have like the Spider-Man costumes. They have some like Princess Fairy Tale stuff, but I don't necessarily know how much these are. $20, that falls in there. The only problem is that's literally one thing, and it leaves you with only $5 left. I don't think I'm gonna find something for $5 here. Just like how Five Below went. They do have this though. This is pretty cool. A Mickey Mouse tabletop soccer game. It looks like you shoot it, like you pull it back. Will this be too complicated for my kids? Maybe, but it's a good learning experience. How much is this? $15. There's not a lot of options still. Like, there's just not a lot going for me. They do have this like punching bag, which my kids would love. That's $6. So this paired with something else, maybe like maybe this and the Mickey Mouse soccer game, like knock this out. I think that's a solid option. Let's just double check real quick, make sure that we're good. All right, so we're doing it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do the Mickey Mouse soccer game. It's $15. We're going to get this bluey punching bag to get the I don't even know the word, to get all the activity that I can possibly can out of these kids. And then they have this, which is $3.99, $4. So that puts us right at $25. And I think that's a good day. It's not a great day, but it's a good day. So over to me at Walmart for the $50 day. I'm watching my daughter right now, so things might get a little crazy, but we're gonna try to get through it. So being at Walmart and $50 is really not all that much, but I guess kind of that much. You could wipe out your entire budget with something like this, and if it was my choice, I would say yes, because that's $48. But we're here for the kiddos, so we're gonna do our best to find a couple things that's gonna keep the kids busy for most of the day, and my daughter will probably help me pick some of this out to make sure that we stay on track. Where I'm thinking that we start is probably the clearance section, because that's going to be the most bang for your buck, but I don't know how much we're going to find, so let's go see. Clearance aisle was a complete bust. They didn't have a single thing for the first time in months, and of course this is the time I plan on doing this video. So we're going on to the next aisle. Now, depending on like the age of your kids, they have like all the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's probably where I'm going to stick, maybe over in something else, but I feel like this is the perfect place for me to go. I'm really liking this garage set, but I don't necessarily know. That eats up your entire budget, and I think the kids will get tired of it pretty quickly. I do like this camper set and this Mickey's fire truck, but they also have these little cute like working sets and tea sets, like Minnie and Mickey Mouse kind of themed. That could be really good because my son really likes tea parties with my daughter. They got into that together, and then a construction set would be kind of fun. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the camping set that is $30, along with this construction set that's $12, and then this tea set is $10. Now it puts us right over, but it's $52. I think that's pretty solid. I'll throw in $2 extra, and I think that's gonna cover a good portion of the day. It may not cover all day, but definitely a bunch of different things that they can do, and allows them to really be themed together. $52 in total, off to Target for our last challenge of trying to fit things into a $100 day. Now it's probably going to be the easiest, but I could be like easily like simplifying it. It might be really hard even with that budget to figure out what's going to be best with the amount of options that Target has to offer. So see you there. Here's the problem with having $100 to spend at Target. Target pretty much has like little Disney stores built into them because they don't really exist anymore. So Disney partnered with Target, and now they have what you would consider a full-blown Disney store inside of them, and that means they have anything and everything underneath them under the sun. Now I have 2 kids, so we're trying to make $100 last for 2 or multiple kids if you have that. So we're gonna probably find things that they can both play with. There's a 1.5 year gap between my kids. One's 3.5, one just turned 2. So the goal here is to find something that's going to be beneficial to both of them that hopefully they can share. And we know how that goes, or at least they can take turns playing. Like one could play with one item while the other plays with something else. So let's go find it. First thing that I'm thinking that we go to is the dress section. Dress up is like really big in my house. My kids love it. My son does too. We have some dress stuff right now, but not really nice ones. They're like knockoff. So I'm thinking if we get like one nice one with maybe like tiara or something like that, that maybe we can come in clutch and actually get something of value that both of my kids would like to wear. I think I found something that is an absolute steal. Let me show you. We're gonna get this Moana dress, which I just checked the price, is like $13. And then we're gonna get this Maui hook that's also $13. And then we're also gonna get this necklace that again is $13.50. That is something for both my son and my daughter to play with. That puts us at roughly, I can't do math, $39? Yeah. Cars has a sweet spot in my soul just because of some of the events that happened to my daughter growing up. She had some major medical problems like 2 years into her life. And a soft spot for us was the Cars movie. We'd watch it over and over and over again, but I just found a set that's actually all the Disney car stuff is 20% off right now. So it's like a Hot Wheels set. My kids love Hot Wheels right now, and it comes with 2 cars, Lightning and Francesco. It's the Global Racers Cup. Let me show you in just a second. So it's pretty cool. It's got like a racing track with jumping and all sorts of things, and the goal is hopefully Lightning wins. We've been looking to get a Hot Wheels track, 20% off. It's regular $23. So we're just gonna put it like right at $20. So So that puts us at $59. Legos are also another big thing. Of course, it's Lego Duplo because my kids are a little too small to still play with those tiny pieces. But we have a decent amount of blocks. We got 2 Disney sets, one for my son's birthday. But we've been looking at getting a Bluey set, and you can say whatever you want that Bluey isn't Disney and blah blah blah, whatever. But Bluey is on Disney Plus. My kids watch it all the time. Disney's partnering with Bluey. Bluey might be making their way to the theme park soon. So what I'm thinking is that we splurge on a decently big item. We're gonna get $30 for this Bluey family set. I had to go get ice cream. If you know that episode, it's amazing. So that puts us at $89. I just checked. The Cars game actually comes up with $17-ish, like $17.50. So it gives me like a couple bucks to spare. So instead of having $12, we have about, $11, we have about $13-ish. So I figured, what's a good thing that the entire family can do? Boom, a Bluey game. Again, Bluey might not be Disney, whatever, blah blah blah, but it's close enough. And it looks pretty easy to play. Nothing crazy, because it's like, again, I have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. It's got to be simple, but it's something for the entire family to play. That puts us right at $100. Let me know, does the $1, the $10, the $25, the $50, or the $100 rank highest on dollar per value? Meaning, what's your ROI? Do your kids enjoy the $100 stuff more, or do they find any of the other options the better one? If you like stuff like this, let me know, and also watch the video on screen. It's more just like this, where you get to find more Disney budget options to do at home. But for now, guys, go out, be you, be great. Catch you guys in the next one.